How do I give up? But I've got some breaking news for you. The news are no weapons formed against you are going to prosper. I don't know whether you believe that or you don't. Sometimes it's hard to believe that no weapons will prosper against you when things are just going a different direction. But this morning I want you to help me declare and decree this promise from God that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Can I hear an amen from somebody? Let us declare this morning, no weapons formed against me is going to prosper. Once you declare that these weapons will not prosper, as Jesus Christ did on the cross, he just never gave up easily. He was in pain. There were things that he was going through. He was being afflicted. And the Bible says in the book of Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 17, says, for a light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. The afflictions you are going through, the problems you are going through, the heartbreaks you are going through, they are working something for you. They are working something for me if I believe in the Almighty God. Brother Paul says, these trials, they are working for an eternal weight of glory. The glory of God will be revealed in our lives. The Bible says that what you're going through is only a condition. It is not the end of the story. It is not the conclusion of things. Sometimes in our lives, in our mind, as we follow the things of this life, we sometimes conclude even before the end comes. Whatever you are going through, it is only a condition. It is only a reality at that time. It is not the conclusion of the matter. Let me try to help us understand. Naaman had a condition of being a leper. He was a leper at that time. That was not the conclusion that he's going to be a leper all the time. He was a leper. That was a condition at that time, but it was not a conclusion. The servant of God told Brother Naaman, go and dip yourself 7 times in the river, and that condition will go and you become whole. In the same way, whatever condition you might be going through, whatever conditions I might be going through, whatever condition is going on in the world, it is not the conclusion of the matter. It is only a condition. If something is going to be done, then we are going to have a better future. We are going to have a better end of the story. So whatever you're going through, it is not the conclusion. Maybe the devil has told you, oh, from now on, this is your condition. You are not going to change. Things are not going to change. If you are broke today, he would say, now is the end of you. You can meet your bills. That is only a condition, but it only depends if you trust the Almighty God. The weapons formed against you, they will not prosper. That is our declaration. So whatever condition I might be in right now, can anybody describe a condition you are in right now? You are not comfortable. You are broke, maybe like me. Do you have a condition? You might not answer me, but I know everybody has a condition somewhere. Either you are like Naaman, or maybe you are like Paul. who was in jail. That was a condition. Maybe you are like Daniel, who was in the den of lions. That was a condition. Maybe you are like Abednego in the fire. That was a condition, but that was not the conclusion of the matter. They trusted their God. And to me, my condition is not the end. It is only a beginning of the miracles that God is going to do. Can somebody say amen? Your condition is not the end of everything. It's just a beginning of what God is going to do in your life if you believe in Him and if you have declared that no weapon is going to be prospering in your life. Weapons are there. Whether you want it or not, somebody is working on a weapon to hit you. Somebody somewhere is manufacturing a weapon to blow you up. Anybody remember Saddam Hussein? Anybody wants to be friends with Saddam Hussein? Well, he's dead. He can be his friend. But if you remember Saddam Hussein, he was prepared what they called a mass destruction weapon. He wanted to finish the whole world. But thank God that other people came with a different idea, and Saddam Hussein is no more. So God did not say that weapons will not be made. They will be made. They are being made. Whether you know it or you don't know it, somebody is preparing a weapon to hit you somewhere. Talk about you. Stab you at the back. Slip you somewhere. And weapons are being made every day. But it depends who is making a weapon. Some make a weapon to destroy you. But you know what? I've got a surprise for myself and for you. As you said last time, Romans 8 and 28, the Bible says, we know that in all things they work together. Yes, together with the weapons. Yes, together with the enemies. Yes, together with the valleys in our life. All things working for good, to bring something good to them that are called according to His purpose. So Isaiah is telling us here that if you've been called according to the purpose of God, everything will work for good for you and for me. What the enemy uses to hurt you, God uses that to prosper you. Slide number 5, please. What the enemy uses to hurt you, God uses that to prosper you. Can I get a witness from somebody? I've been through that many times. As I've said previously, when I wasn't living in Birmingham and I came as a student, I wanted a work permit. And some of you maybe have heard of this example, but I like it. I wanted a work permit. I got a small Nissan Sentra. And the person that I was depending on told me that the only place you can apply for work permit is going to Atlanta. And you are going to use my car. He's a guy that I found here in the US. He had already settled. But he wanted to use my car to come to Atlanta. He had his own reasons to come to Atlanta. So he made it up here as if he's coming to Atlanta just for me. And where I was going to school, there was the international office. And that is where the application for getting a work permit was. Because I knew this friend of mine told me the only place you can get work permit is going to Atlanta, Georgia. drove to Atlanta and he went to the migration office. And I applied the work permit and he said, give me about 10 minutes. He went to attend to his business in another office. And he came back and didn't tell me what he was going to do. But down the line, to cut the long story short, God used that work permit to get me jobs that this guy never got. God used that work permit because I renew it every year. And just before my end of school in Florida, God opened the way for me and I got a green card. Praise the name of the Lord. So what the enemy uses to hurt you, God uses to prosper you. So even when somebody hurts you, don't worry. Just give it up to God. He will use that as a blessing to you. God never said the weapons wouldn't form. He said the weapons wouldn't prosper. He didn't say that no weapons will be formed. Others are mass destruction. Others are just weapons of any kind. He didn't say they would prosper. But let me read you something that somebody wrote, a prayer. Today and every day, I pray for those who secretly wish me bad. For those who try to intentionally harm me in any way, shape, or form. For those who put out malice in this world, for they are not aware of the effects that are coming right back at them. Thank you, God. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Very quickly, what ways does the devil use to bring you to defeat? What does he use? The strategies that the devil uses, using a weapon as a tool to bring you down, to cause you to not have faith. The first strategy that the devil uses is to disarm you. To disarm you. He brings you down. He tries to disable you. And the last one, he tries to destroy you. The Bible says the devil is like a roaring lion seeking for somebody to devour. He came to steal, kill, and destroy. But this morning I want to just refer to the first strategy that the devil uses to disarm you so that you can see that is his weapon. The devil tries to disarm you and to bring you down in everything that God has given you to use in his kingdom. He disarms you. He takes power from you. He takes encouragement. He takes faith out of you. He disarms you from wearing the full armor of the word of God. Because he knows if he disarms you, then you can not fight any battle. If he disarms you, then you cannot go into his territory. The Bible talks about the Philistines in the Old Testament that were disarming the people of God, taking the armor of the people of God. If you disarm a soldier, if you go and take a gun from a soldier, if you go to a policeman and you touch and you take the gun, if you take everything they have, you disarm them. They cannot do anything without their armor. The same thing the devil does to us. He tries to disarm us that we cannot be able to fight. When Jesus Christ was in this world, his duty and the duty of the church today is to equip the disciples. He spent 3 years equipping the disciples, helping them to learn how to share the good gospel of Jesus Christ, helping them to learn how to pray, helping them to be faithful, helping them to see the big picture of what he was doing. And we all know the same time the devil was trying to strip these weapons from the disciples. If you remember Peter, when Jesus was about to be crucified, what did Peter say? A lame woman lady asked him, and he told him, I think you are talking like Jesus Christ. And Peter out of nowhere, he said, I don't even know him. What are you talking about? Sometimes the devil will come and try to disarm us and take the weapons that we cannot be able to fight the fight that we have. The second strategy the devil uses is to distract you from what you are supposed to be doing. He doesn't want you to be focused. He wants to distract you, not to be focused, for you not to fulfill the purpose that God has brought you into this world. And the devil will try to do it in so many ways. And sometimes, as Paul says, we get entangled with the things of this world that we don't do the kingdom work the way we are supposed to do. Let me stop. Let me step on my foot. Can I go do that? Let me step also on your feet and somehow try to relate to this. And please don't give me an answer. This week, from Monday to yesterday, how many times or how many hours have I spent doing the purpose that God created me to do? And of all the days, how many hours might I use today to fulfill the purpose that God has given me to do? When you take the equation, who have you given more hours? Is it the Lord or is it your employer? And we see this most of the time, even during the Lord's day, we don't want to give him what belongs to him. We don't want to give the Lord his day, his hours. That's the day we want to miss church. That's the day that you want to sleep in. That's the day when you have a double. We don't want to give the Lord his hours. It's a strategy. The devil is using a strategy that you don't do what God has called you. Yes, I can understand Monday through Friday and Saturday. But if you tell me that you will not be able to come to church, that you're working 7 days in a week, I don't think I want to buy that. Because to begin with, it's against the law. No employer is going to tell you to work 7 days in a week. Because it's against the law. And when you tell me that you've been working 7 days in a week, then Sunday afternoon, I see a video of where you are. But you told me that you are working that day. My prayer is that you will not be like a liar. Praise the name of the Lord. My prayer that you will not be like an liar and Sapphira. Because you're not doing it for me, you are doing it for God and for your own purpose. Sometimes, and I'm not going to step on my toes and your toes too. Sometimes you are not committed to what we are doing. Sometimes we used to go to 3 or 4 churches in a day. Anybody has never done that? I know you've done. Go first service here. Right? Second service you go here. Then third service you go here. So that you can have friends everywhere. So that when you are in trouble, when you need help, you're going to get help from all those groups. But does it really happen? You end up losing. You end up not gaining any help. Because you are here, you are there, you are not committed. One time I said, I'm tired of doing this. Because I'm trusting people to help me. When the time comes to be helped, when times that I've needed help, I've never lacked in any way. God has always been faithful. And most of the time, people say that I want to be in a bigger group that will be, if my parents die or something happens at home, then I can get more money. I've had death in the family. My brother died, my sister died, and I'm in this small church. But every time God has been faithful. I've never lacked. And I'm not the only one. Because God is faithful. So God, sometimes the devil will distract you to fulfill the commission that God has given you. Strategy number 3. The devil sometimes will use to disable you. I don't know if you've ever disabled something. If I turn this light off, darkness will come. Does it mean there is no power? The power is there. But because I turned on the switch or off, then that determines if there is power or not. Most of the time the devil does that. Switches you, that he disables you in everything that you're doing. He cripples you. You find yourself, you're not doing what God wants you to do. You are not coming to church as regular as you want to do. You're not doing the will of God as you want to do. It's a trick the devil is using. The first strategy the devil is using, that he wants to completely destroy you. He begins with something little, but where he is heading, he wants to destroy you. That is what the Bible says. These are the weapons that the devil is using on each one of us, using in all the nations of the world, using them in this country, using them in Asia, using them in Africa. The main purpose that he wants to destroy you and to destroy me. But the blessing is to those that surrender to him that is faithful. The Bible says that these weapons are not going to prosper. They will not prosper if you trust in him. And it says that because those weapons are going to be made, you are not going to keep quiet. The Bible says we are co-workers with God, with Christ. So when you see the weapons are being, shot at you, Paul says about the fiery that's being shot at you and to me. When you see this fire that's coming to you, you don't just keep quiet. Isaiah is saying that every tongue that will raise against you in judgment, what shall you do? Will you just keep quiet? You will not keep quiet. You will condemn those that are judging you if they are judging you the wrong way. The enemy wants to neutralize you. But how do you defeat this enemy? As I try to wind up here, you defeat this enemy by submitting yourself to God. By me submitting myself to God. Because if I submit myself to God, he will take care of this. I was saying, if God be for us, who shall be against us? So when the weapons come, how do you overcome them? By submitting yourself to God, as our brother James says. The second thing you have to do is by resisting his temptations. Have you resisted temptations? Sometimes some of us are not good at resisting, especially where money is concerned. How do you want to some money? Where money is concerned, it is hard to resist. It is tempting to resist. But sometimes we have to resist even when we have an opportunity to go and make money. You know, one time I had a part-time. I like to try some things. And this part-time job was making some money. But because of the ministry that we were involved, I had to give up that part-time job because the ministry was not going the way it's supposed to go. I gave up that time. But God came like a mighty wind and opened for me. The third thing that you have to do when those weapons come to you, you will overcome those weapons by the blood of the Lamb. You cannot overcome these weapons in any other way. Whether you know how to play cards, whether you know how to maneuver things, whether you have connections, you cannot overcome those weapons any other way except by the blood of the Lamb and the word of your testimony. The blood was shed for you. But also you have to give a testimony. You have to testify, this is what God has done for me. This is what God is going to do for me. This is what God has promised me. God has said that the weapons that are going to be against me, they are not going to prosper. You have to give a testimony. You cannot just keep quiet. You have to have a testimony. The last thing that you have to use the word of God. There's nothing that is more powerful like the word of God. If anything will fail, if you use the word of God when everything else fails, then you will overcome. The last time, God's reminding us, no weapon that is formed against you shall prosper. And every time that talks about you, you will condemn it. The weapons are being made, but we have to be co-workers with God. Don't just keep quiet. You have to condemn those judgments. So I say that this is a heritage of the servants of the Lord. If you are not a servant of the Lord, this is no heritage for you. But if you are a heritage, if you are a servant of God, one of the heritages is to condemn every voice that comes against you. God has placed us as a ministry in this corner of the world. Doesn't mean that there are no enemies. Enemies are there. But we will not keep quiet. We will condemn everything that needs to be condemned. And those weapons will not work. Not because we are righteous, but because, as our brother Isaiah says, that our holiness, our goodness, and everything that we can say, it comes from the righteousness of our God. It is not by might, neither is it by power, but by the Spirit of the Lord. And if God justifies, who am I to judge you? If God justifies, who are you to judge me? As long as God justifies everything, then who am I to judge anybody? May the Lord help us to know weapons are being made 24/7. They will come. Whether you look for them or not, they will come. But when they come, remember, they will not prosper at all. God will bring them to naught. But you can't keep quiet. Jesus never kept quiet. Abednego never kept quiet in the fire. Daniel never kept quiet in the fire. Paul never kept quiet in jail. They had to say something. They condemned the situation. They gave praises to God. They did not keep quiet. So when that time comes to you, please don't keep quiet. Speak up. Praise the Lord. Condemn the situation and have a testimony at that particular situation. Let's all stand up and pray. Father, in the name of Jesus Christ, we praise you and we worship you. We thank you, dear Lord, because of your goodness and your mercies that are new every morning to us. We thank you, dear Lord, for reminding us that there are weapons that are out there being made against us, dear Lord, but they will not prosper in any way. Father, I commit your people this morning into your hands, oh God. Even those that are listening to us on Facebook and TV and those that are following us, those that are at home, dear Lord, watching us. You bring the Lord every weapon that might have been directed in their lives will not prosper in the name of Jesus Christ. Help us because you've called us to be co-workers with you, to judge, to condemn every judgment that will come our way that is not from you, O God. We shall glorify your name and we shall worship you. Help us to defeat the judgment by using your word, a word of testimony to your Lord, and being faithful to what you called us to do. Help us, dear Lord, not to be distracted by the devil, and might be able to fulfill the great commission that you've given to us. We thank you, dear Lord, for encouraging us this morning. Father, as we start a new week, help us to realize that the weapons that come against us from the devil and from our enemies, dear Lord, they will not prosper because you are there for us. We thank you and we praise you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. May the Lord bless each one of you as we wind up this morning. And if I can go